You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Swinging on the bridle rein, come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. Come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. Well, the bullets were falling out on the western plains. When we and a bunch of cowboys running the Jesse James, come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. Come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. Trunk out the window, let the doggone shack burn down. Come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. Come and tie ya yuppie, yeah. When I was a cowboy out on the western plains, when I was a cowboy out on the western plains. tie up, yeah. Come and 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 tie up, yeah.
Good afternoon. A little early there on the jump in. Good afternoon, codedfriend.001 listeners. Sorry I didn't make a broadcast live stream yesterday. We have been at the company doing a little bit extra to help out down Valdosta, Georgia way, which will be without running water in households for probably another week or so. That was Van Morrison off the Philosopher's Stone album. We've been helping out down Valdosta. One of my security guys has family down that way. He has a offshoot security business, which he does, and then works for us. And he also has he's got a little local delivery trucking firm. So he's I think he's got 3 semis total and a handful of cube vans. So we ran a semi truckload full of water, bottled water, and a cube van down on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's about a 4-hour trip each way. You know, if it's a straight sail, smooth, works out to about 5 with stops and depending on what kind of traffic you hit. So, you know, it's been 8 hours of work, 8 hours of that, go to sleep, back to work, do that again. It's been fun. We've met a lot of people, new people. A lot of people happy to see us. So, oddly, Demon claims to be in Atlanta. Remember when I helped out the Cork Penny dinners, Demon? I don't see you reciprocating, you cheap fucking cocksucking pussy. I think it was Monday, early Monday. Demon sent me a video of a truck yard, you know, that was flooded. Why Demon would be inside there would be beyond me, but you know, he did a little voiceover on it. He's trying to lead me to believe that he's in Atlanta. Turn your camera on, Demon, on your live stream, you fucking pussy. What's that cinder block fiasco, that block wall thing in between the long run of the one house and that greenish gray house? What a fucking shithole you live in. We shout out to the Irish Demon crowd, Irish Demon himself, Shiz's crowd. Appreciate the promotion. We've picked up 1,000 subs in the last month on the exposing of Demon's grift, the shuggy that idiot, an idiot. Hold on, let me bring this up. Sugar's a little fucking snitch boy. Let me get this screen shared. So Demon is streaming Coded Lies. I guess before he even heard what I had to say, he determined it was a lie. So, you know how your boy PhD phony baloney's always talking about narratives and ignoring truths and just taking, you know, whatever shit fits your narrative. Where does the Shuggy validating Dan's? It was all top secret information. Dan and Shuggy, as ex-military guys, were sworn to secrecy. They can't talk about their service or any of that shit. But then as Shuggy blah blah blabs on, and Dan has to tell fucking bullshit military stories, and then Shuggy has to fucking back up every fucking bullshit military story Dan ever told. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Name one military story, Shuggy, that Dan told that you didn't fucking back. Just name one of them. Any one. You backed them all, you fucking knuckleheaded retard. I'm a member of British Intel, the dumbest intel squad in the world. And my name is Shuggy. And I have the renowned celebrity status of being the dumbest of the dumb. Shuggy validated Daniel Meredith Jones's military career, which never existed, and Shuggy is ex-British Intel Corps. I don't know. What'd you do? Count MREs and cans of beans at fucking military installations? You Intel fucking moron. Shuggy also backed Dan's claim to be the owner of the Menelvia. Shuggy also backed Dan's claim that he lived in a Castle Manor estate. Now, Shuggy's real handle on YouTube is Ball Homie. Ball Homie apparently is another aristocrat estate in Scotland. So did Dan get his idea to associate himself with a manor house and, you know, pretend to be an affluent man from Shuggy's example? Is that where he got it from? Ball Homie? Or is your handle Ball Homie because you can get a sack in your fucking mouth? Cocksucker! I didn't say a blockhouse. There's a little block structure in front of that shithole you live in. What is it? Is that where the fucking piggery used to be? We've been... Oh, let me get to this little Shuggy thing here. There's Shuggy in the side chat has this to say. Oh, we don't have to look it up in the side chat because our boy Irish Schmegma highlighted it. Shuggy says the idiot has just gone live. 45-minute intro music. Then we might have some comedy to laugh at. Is it fucking funny, Shuggy, that you validated Stolen Valor Dan's military career? Is that humorous to you, Shug? It's all a joke, right? It's a big joke. Becca lying about her friend saving Chili's dog Charlie from a humane shelter, and that Becca's friend actually went to the humane shelter and got Charlie from the humane shelter. Charlie's safe. How fucking stupid are you guys? How fucking stupid are you guys? You bought that too, Shuggy. You backed that up. You sat there and kept your fucking mouth shut. One thumb up your ass, one thumb in your mouth. Suck, wiggle, you fucking cuntish little pussy who likes to have young boys drop a hot deuce on his fucking chest. Hashtag fecal freak, Shuggy, OG, founding member of the WNN pervert posse. And no anger. This is just how I talk. Jim and Jet in my side chat says that's real Christian at codedfriend.001. Jim and Jet, is it Christian to validate a stolen valor Welsh waterhead's military career and to sit back while that Welsh waterhead month over month for 12 straight months rips off fucking charities? The very first one. The very first fucking lottery with proceeds to be donated to a charity. Codedfriend.001 myself said if he doesn't show receipts, the money isn't going to the charity. Dan never showed any fucking receipts that proved the donations went to the charities. 12 straight months, 12 straight charities ripped off. Shuggy, ex-British Intel, did what? Stuck one thumb up his ass, the other thumb in his mouth. He sat and he fucking wiggled. I don't know what to tell you, Jam and Jet. That's the truth, right? We're Christians. We're supposed to be about the truth. The truth is, Shuggy was every bit a part of the fucking fraud at WNN as Dan, Becca, Jimbo Felch, Pope Phil, and Hank were. It wasn't Daniel Meredith Jones streaming. It was the Welsh News Network. A co-host, Becca. Dan and Becca, co-hosts. Guest hosts who were there every fucking day, just about. Shuggy, Hank, Pope Phil, Jimbo Felch. Let's not forget that Shuggy played the sidekick of Jimbo Pedo Felch's 10-year-old boy who pretended to be a 17-year-old dead kid. And Shuggy lived with deluded, dead 17-year-old boy who was actually 10 years old, according to Jim Finch, who asked sexually inquisitive and provocative questions of Mama Becca and Daddy Danny when he saw them doing the naughty through the window. And Jimmy, in his own words, thought it was hilarious to have an underage boy ask Mommy Becca about her sexual activities. Which is weird enough, except for that one incident where Becca left her dildo and her 10-year-old son in the bedroom and then exited while Dan watched the boy play on webcam. What a twisted little world you live in. Are these lies, Demon? Is it a lie that Dan detailed on a live stream how Blecka's 10-year-old son played with a fucking dildo? Is that a lie? Or is that in a fucking live stream? Is that a lie? Or is that the truth? Is it a lie, Demon, that Shuggy backed Daniel Meredith Jones, a Welsh waterhead who didn't graduate primary school, pulled the wool over the eyes of an ex-British Intel agent, Shuggy, who validated Dan's career? Top secret stuff, sworn to secrecy, can't talk about it, but Shuggy validated it. And where did Shuggy get the information to validate Dan's stolen valor claim? why Shuggy got said sworn to secrecy, top secret information, by using his library card at the library. Come on, Shuggy, who's the fucking idiot here? Who's the idiot here, Shuggy? 12 months, you backed a fucking stolen valor case. And you're calling me a fucking idiot? Get the fuck out of here, Shuggy. Sometimes I think you're retarded. Probably the only reason you got a British intel job was because you're somebody's waterhead nephew. You lipstick wearing little fucking pansy boy. Don't forget, Shuggy likes the old hot deuce dropped on his chest on a regular basis. Speaking of freaky sexual perversions, don't forget, Shuggy was a founding member of the Welsh News Network Pervert Posse. Today, he'll tell you he wasn't, that Dan was the only Pervert Posse member. But I don't ever recall Shuggy objecting to all of the Pervert Posse paraphernalia and shit show nonsense in the WNN store. In fact, Shuggy never objected to anything. Most of the time, he had his thumb in his mouth and the other one up his ass while he wiggled away. $1,000 subs in the past month. Much thanks to the Demon Schmarmy. Demon, a lot of your listeners don't fucking like you at all. And Shiz, much thanks to Shiz too. And the people who dislike her are, joining our chat, emailing, sending messages. A girl named Jen contacted us. Apparently, the final straw in her relationship with Johnny Boy was bedwetting. Someone can't make it through the night without wetting the bed. And that was, she said, mildly tolerable. It was having to be peed on in order for an individual to get himself aroused. Brings whole new meaning to Tinkle Tinkle Little Star, huh, Diva? Shuggy, is it a lie that you went right along with Dan not naming the humane shelter that this $4,000 worth of donations was going to? I don't recall hearing you object to it. Demon's sister in the side chat says the amount of incorrect info you have is laughable. Eat a fucking carrot, Tubby. You're obesely overweight. That is a true statement, correct? Is that a lie or is it true that Demon's sister is obesely overweight? It's just sad how look, the WNNers went from, well, they came from Demon's side chat. Most of the WNN listeners were fucking Demon followers. Dan blatantly rode Demon's clout, and Demon gladly took Dan's $100 donos, super chats. Is that a lie, Demon, or is that the truth? Odd. Let's take a little peek at one of your peeps, you WNN Simp Squad weirdos. Where do we have it here? So Jimbo Felch. Wow. Jimmy Felch. That's amazing. Jimbo Felcher, the once pretend 10-year-old boy who pretended to be a 17-year-old dead child on the Welsh News Network, who used to regularly ask Mommy Blecka sexually provocative questions. Jimbo Felch hit a milestone. He broke 1,000 subscribers, and he had a 1,000 subscriber celebration. Get over here a little bit. Jimbo Felch today, a few days later, 4 days later, has added an additional, looks like 180 subs. Wow. Congratulations, Jimbo Felch. I wonder why none of the Simp Squad that comes over here and talks shit about our subscriber rise. I wonder why they're not over talking shit about Jim's subscriber rise. A lot of these people are, well, not a lot.
About all the damage inside.
477.
There doesn't seem to be any real live chat going on over here. Let me switch it over to all. So we have Lisa Alcazar, Juggernaut, Jared Reed, Sue Bear, Mrs. Tom, Juggernaut, Gia. How come you're not making a big stink about Jimmy Felch's meteoric subscriber count rise? Jim, breaking 1,000 subs, had a celebration, and to date, 4 days later, 116 people out of his 1,480 subscribers have actually viewed Jim's 1,000 subs celebration. Jam and Jet, I am pumping in the subs. I don't know what's going on with it. I assume it's from the exposure that Irish Demon and Shiz have been garnering for me. F3, Josh was talking about me the other day. So, the publicity's working. I wonder how Jimbo Felch, though, got to so rapidly to 1,480 subscribers. Demon's sister says, you subs are bought. Are you talking to the people that sub to me? Or did you mean to say your subs are bought? Hard to type with those fat fucking fingers, right? Is that a lie or is that the truth? Do you have a fat body and skinny fingers, Demon's sister? You subs are bought. This isn't the WNN dipshit. I haven't ruled out the possibility either that a third party outside my organization is doing something to, purchase subs for my account. You can buy subs for other people's account. I have no plan to monetize, and I could care less who is or isn't listening. Crazy Manuel says, your views are shockingly low. Why don't you go over and ask Jimbo Felch about that? 1,400 brand new subs. These are brand new subs for Jimmy Felch. And yet, when he celebrated his 1,000 new subs, 4 days later, only 116 people have wandered over to view it. I think you should be looking in your own camp at the fucking sub buying there, kids. Poor Jimbo Felch. Poor Jimbo Felch. And then, of course, there is the look, you can see all the things I've searched. Shiz will be calling me dumb now. Look, even more stuff that I've searched. Look at all these searches. Hold on a second. We have another thing to peek at. Let's jump over to Mark, the sarcastic law student who claims to be an ex-RAF pilot who never was. So what if I'm ranting? Who the fuck cares about you, BobertFriend.001? Why can't you come over with your real account? Why do you have to come over with a sock? Brit Bitch says, why is there so much homoerotica? Well, because we're talking about the XWNN pervert posse. That's why. If we were talking about generally specific or, pick a random weirdo chili, there wouldn't be all this homoerotica, but it's a function of having to talk about the pervert posse. And by the way, anybody who objects to that kind of talk should just pick a random WNN stream and listen to how those bitches talk. Britt Biatch actually sent me a direct message saying that Shuggy sent her a picture of his sausage. And that it looked something like a pinky-sized breakfast sausage that had been overcooked and was all shriveled up. Is that the truth, Shuggy? Or is that a lie? I think my DMs will show you that what I just said is the truth. Why would Britt Biatch say things like that? Miss Mandy Reacts says, how does it feel to live rent-free? CodedFriend.001. Must be nice. The cost of living is so high. We'll get to how rent-free I'm living in Demon's fucking little noggin in a moment. Pretending to be in Atlanta. Fucking wingnut. Mark the sarcastic peg boy, Waterhead, claims to have been a pilot in the RAF. Oh, man. So we have Mark the sarcastic law student. All they have going on at Mark the sarcastic law student is poop scoop once every Friday. They haven't done one in 12 days. And their last one, only 250 people watched. And then they did one 3 weeks before that. And they got 192 views. And then a month ago, 166 views. The week before that, 106 views. You guys are just off the charts fucking killing it. Killing it. Well, I guess it must be tough to get together with Pope Phil after he openly accused you of being a fucking grifter worse than Dan. That's your own inside guy accused you of that. Was that a lie or is that the truth? Pope Phil accused you of being a Dan-style grifter who sits around with a holier-than-thou attitude. Was that a lie, Shuggy, or did Pope Phil really say that shit? You guys squabble among yourselves. You eat your own. You just act like general douchebags. Mark the sarcastic peg boy. Shuggy just went from Stolen Valor Dan to Stolen Valor Mark. Are you going to validate Mark's RAF career? Trolling better than Mandy says Mandy doesn't use sock accounts here, but she bitches off and can't go at people directly. Do you have proof of that, or are you just making exaggerations there, troll account? You're just a sock. It's hilarious when socks point at other people and say they're socks. You're fucking retarded. Benji wants to know where Courtaholic is. I don't know. Ask McAddix. McAddix knows everything. McAddix is so fucking smart. McAddix was in here before the program started running his bitch mouth, and I asked him if he was gonna fire up a stream of his own or if he was just happy being a fucking simp for the rest of his life. And then he shut up and ran away. I never got an answer. I'm assuming he's happy being a simp. Hello, Anthony White. Let's get to... Let's take a peek at this little gemstone here. So, Mark the Sarcastic fucking waterhead doing nothing. Jim Finch's All-Star 1,000 sub celebration. He has 1,480 subs currently. This broadcast 4 days ago has only gotten 116 views. Wow, those kids are doing really fucking good for themselves. And Demon's over and is live now, admitting that Dan rode Demon's clout and that Demon happily took Dan's money. And you don't give a shit. Demon, you just fucking, you're just in it to grab the fucking money. That's all you're there for. Money, 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 money. Better keep it coming in. You don't want, when you're not paying the bills, it's hard to pee on your girlfriend or, that square-jawed Chloe thing, whatever the fuck she is. He, she, I keep asking for close pronouns. I never get them. Oh, well. It's... I bet you gotta fucking fight Shuggy off that boyish-looking square-jawed Chloe when he's around her. I doubt Demon ever went to Dan's house. I think he got together with Shuggy, because Shuggy is just dying to suck some dick. So I think they got together and, Shuggy had a little alone time with that square-jawed transitioning it thing. Benji says Courtaholic claims to have gone to Vanderbilt. Aholic is not even a word. Okay. And is C.001 a word? I mean, it doesn't have to be a word to be a representative moniker. So, if you can see your own messages in the side chat, Boober, you're not fucking blocked. It's just ridiculous. Ben Reynolds. Reported for child sexual abuse content. Good luck, you fucking pedophilic psychopath. Are you reporting the WNN stream where Dan openly talked about Becca's 10-year-old son playing with her dildo on the bed while Becca left the room, and just openly describing it, talking about it on a live stream? Are you reporting that one too? Because that one's still up there. Becca's denying it. Becca's actually denying that never happened, that Dan never talked about her 10-year-old son playing with her dildo on a live stream. Becca's actually trying to deny that ever happened. We have it, Becca. Don't worry about it. And all you said, Becca, in response was you weren't supposed to talk about that. Oh, Dan wasn't supposed to talk about the actual pervert posse shit that was going on in your house, Becca. But then again, you were, down in a lot of Fireball and a lot of the fucking Xannies. Oh, by the way, the dehydrated marshmallow army, if you crush those, just take a glass, crush it, and you will find that you can snort that too. 1% cocaine and a little bit of copium powder. Oh my God. How fucking stupid are you, asshats? Sorry, I dropped my monitor down a little bit. Demon says he's coming to my house. I'm scared. I'm as scared right now that Demon could come to my house as I am of this.
Yeah, it's the place there on the left. Just do a lap here. Hopefully we'll see Bobby.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nah, definitely can't be him anyway. That guy's got teeth by the looks of things.
Is that
just
Whoopi
go around the
Goldberg?
car park,
Irish Demon being driven around Atlanta by a Whoopi Goldberg lookalike. I'm surprised you got in the car with a person that had melanin in their skin, you white supremacist fucktard. Let's watch that video once again.
Yeah, it's the place there on the left. Just
ask yourself, what's missing from this
we'll
video?
See Bobby. Nah, it definitely can't be him anyway. That guy's got teeth by the looks of things. Yeah, just go around the car park,
What's missing from that video? It's the same thing that's missing from this Bikers Assemble gang that Demon put together to scare me.
Lasses Road here in the mean streets of, well, I better not say where I am. Really gracious hosts here, guys. Really do appreciate it. Everybody come together, bring me out here on one of these bikes. It's been a lot of fun riding over here. It's a bit different riding on the wrong side of the road. There's a big bike. There's all the bikes. Some beautiful bikes, man. Like the quality, the style of bikes here. Pretty tired, but I'm never too tired to ride. Anyway, we're going to get back on the road here, waiting for a few more boys, and then, yeah, we got a bit of a split. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So, this fake fuck is now acting like he trolled me again. You know why I didn't? Because he sent me 2 other videos, one of a flooded truck stop or truck yard, and one of a basketball game where children were playing against adults. Kind of fucking weird, Demon. You know what's missing from all these videos, Demon? You know what makes them wholly unbelievable? Is that your ugly fucking mug isn't in a single one of them. How did I get trolled if I don't believe this bullshit? Guadalupe guacamole. Of course you block Fupas and then you sock up Karen Reed, Courtaholic. You didn't get blocked here. And for that kind of fucking lie, Lupe, where are you? We'll see you in 24 hours. You can go get one of your sock accounts for now. See you tomorrow, Lupe, porn bomber. Lupe, porn. Hey, here's one for you, Demon. Did Lupe admit that she told Jerry it was okay to send the dick pic? Did Lupe admit that? Is that the truth or is that a lie? I'm pretty sure Lupe has recently admitted that she told Jerry it was okay to send the dick pic. It's amazing how the details of that Jerry dick pic story have changed over the last few months. Almost as amazing as the way Shiz's story that Becca had sent nude pics to Jerry and to Irish Demon has changed radically in the past year. Is it true, Shuggy, that Demon, Shiz, Guadalupe, Guacamole, Dearmid, McAddicts, Shuggy, is it true that those people lie almost as prolifically as Dan did, and that's what attracts you to them? Shuggy, you seem to be wherever the fake and the lying is going down. What has Demon done in the last 2 months besides bullshit people? What have you done, Demon, besides bullshit people? That's all you do. That's all you do. Prestige Valet Services Incorporated says block someone, then talk shit. Such a Bob move. I talked to shit before I blocked Lupe, and Lupe's not blocked. She's only on timeout for 24 hours. Lupe gets a little tiresome after a while. Writes on, would like to say hello to the McAddicts Project. Laura Rader says he's made a shit ton of super chats and membership fees. LOL, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, but he makes money off his bullshit and lies. Demon, you literally lie for money. You literally lie for money. Why don't you send Shuggy over and I'll bring him up? Shuggy's so much fucking smarter than me. In a one-on-one conversation with me, Shuggy should be able to run circles around me. Yet he's been hiding from me for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I had one direct conversation with Shuggy on Witch of Heart, where Shuggy defended Dan's claim that Dan's schoolboy friend, who was in the British Army, was shot in the head during combat, and Dan, a Navy boy, just happened to be standing right next to him, and the brains of Dan's best friend from school were blown all over his uniform. You backed up that lie too, Shuggy. You backed up and helped cover that fucking lie too, Shuggy. It's sad, Shug. It's sad, man. Sad, sad, sad. Rumor has it Diarmid Kashtanklo, the little boy who likes to now as an adult dressed up like a priest. I heard a rumor that Mr. Kashtanklo has hold on a second. We have a question from Matt G in the side chat. Does sexualizing men make you feel big? Matt G asks. I'm assuming that question was directed at me. No, it does not. It does not make me feel big at all. I wonder, though, did it make Shuggy feel big when he was saying the exact same shit about Chili DeCastro or the other men that Welsh News Network covered? Did it make Shuggy, Hank, Jim Finch, when they were cracking gay jokes about Chili DeCastro and sexually perverted jokes about Chili DeCastro, did that make Shuggy feel big? Hmm. A lot of these questions, Matchy, should be directed at Shuggy, who is currently hiding behind a very fat Irish leprechaun. And, well, a rather fat fucking Boston bitch. A Boston bitch who's now hiding under so many filters. If her listeners ran into her on the street, they wouldn't fucking recognize her. Ugh. Ugly. Ugly. So, yeah, Matt G, you should get with Shuggy, the vampire lover of a 10-year-old boy pretending to be a 17-year-old who asks sexually provocative questions of mommy and daddy as a regular routine part of the WNN live streams. See, a lot of the questions you have about what I'm doing, you should really go back and ask the members of the Welsh News Network panel who are now simps for Mark the Sarcastic Peg Boy, Shiz, and Irish Demon. Right? I mean, Shiz questioned all this when she was talking to when she was covering Demon interviewing Jim Finch. Shiz was covering all of this. Why would you if the guy was an asshole, why would you continue to be his friend, to be on his broadcast? If the guy wouldn't show receipts, why would you continue? If the guy was as foul and mean as you say he is, why would you continue? But then Shuggy came up and everything changed. The tone changed. Those questions that Shiz was generally putting out toward the WNN panel, when she had Shuggy on live, she didn't address any of those questions toward Shuggy. Because the goal is, right, according to Shiz, Demon's goal is to coddle them and make them feel safe and then get them to admit things. And then when Shuggy came up on Shiz's live interview, he was coddled. Shiz's attitude and demeanor changed with the severity and the harshness of the questions asked toward the WNN panel when Shuggy wasn't there. But when Shuggy came up, everything changed. Everything changed. Why did it change when Shuggy came up? Because you're coddling him. You're coddling him to get information out of him. Uh, 43. We actually have 46 watching. Learn to count. Here's Chino Nino. Coded, why did you hide Shiz and you timed out Lupe? I didn't time out Lupe. Shiz isn't hidden. That's bullshit. That's one. Shiz isn't hidden here. That's bullshit. I have Shiz blocked on Discord because conversations with Shiz are fucking pointless. Shiz is caught in some fucking wah me loop. I haven't had a productive conversation with Shiz in over a year, so I see no real reason to continue to talk to her. And she can talk at me through her, Simp Squad. McAddict's project is just Shiz's words coming out of some fucking 25-year-old incel's mouth. When are you and Dermot getting together again, McAddicts? Britt Biatch says that coded friend.001, please do not send me pictures of your dinner sausage. Okay. I got some nice kielbasa. It's much better than Shuggy's swollen, shriveled pinky fucking picture. See, a different YouTuber. Why the sexualization? That's what all your people want to know. Another fucking sock account. Wow, this is great. So, oh, look at Schmitty. Schmitty's angry at me because I made fun of Kari T, who was ranting in Discord that she couldn't get to her laptop quick enough to hurl insults at Miss Mandy and tell her what a scumbag cunt slut she is, or some horrific fucking phraseology like that. And my response to Kari T was, well, maybe your wheelchair doesn't move fast enough. Apparently, I universally made fun of wheelchair people. Kari T followed up later in my side chat by saying her wheelchair costs more than my house and that she could go anywhere I could go. And, of course, I'm an asshole. I asked her if she could come into the deep end of the pool or the top of these 50 stairs. And somehow Schmitty, can you show me on the doll where my words hurt you when I was talking to someone else? So now apparently I have to look out for Schmitty and his boys. I should look both ways before crossing the street. At least I can get across the street without having to stop in the middle and look left, look right, look left again, I didn't realize you were so fucking sensitive, Smitty. My apologies to you, sir, if you were offended by me poking fun at the foul-mouthed cunt Kari T. I'm so sorry, Schmitty, that my fucking words hurt you. I guess I better be looking out for your 5 fucking listeners. I'm waiting for Demon to knock on my door. He's still not here yet. He sent me a message in Discord telling me that he would show up during my live. The sadness of you simps is, well, sometimes overwhelming. Laura Rader in Discord had asked me, Demon, if you were going to send me a cut of the profits for you restreaming my content. It would be nice, Demon, if your greedy fucking ass opened up your purse and you sent a little relief aid to the victims of Hurricane Helene, which I should have done this earlier. The Red Cross is looking for volunteers if anyone's in the affected area from Hurricane Helene. Valdosta got hit pretty hard. Valdosta, Georgia, which is about a 4-hour drive south of me. And North Carolina took a pretty bad fucking beating. Hold on a second. I'm trying to look up. Lookity look. Lookity look. All right, so trying to find. I had a link earlier. I don't know what I did. Okay, so you can help by making a financial donation by visiting redcross.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS, which is 800-733 1-800-733-2767 1-800-733-2767. Let me see if I can get a link for that, and I'll post it up in the... There we go. That's the one I had before. All right, so redcross.org on the front page has a direct donate link. And let me get that. I'll get that one. Copy. Let me post that in the side chat. Pin that up. So pinned at the top of the side chat is the direct donation link for Red Cross to help victims of the recent hurricane that passed through. It was a pretty devastating event in terms of death toll and destruction. Pretty nasty little storm. I wonder if that fucking fat piece of shit demon might fucking think back to when I donated $600 to the Cork Penny Dinners, for information on Dan, which he never fucking gave me, the fucking cunt. Why don't you return the favor there, demon, by getting your fucking idiot audience to donate to help people who are affected by Hurricane Helene. This is the American Red Cross website. The link is posted to this donation page in the side chat, top pinned. You can make a payment type. You can make a one-time donation. You can 75, 125, 250, 500, 1,000. I would expect that fat fuck demon to send at least 500, but he won't, because Demon doesn't give a shit about anything but himself and the fucking money he can dupe off his listeners. Burns in the side chat says, I've already donated to the hurricane relief. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I think a lot of people did early on, but I think there's, I heard a day ago, FEMA's broke. So because of the fucking immigration thing, so they can't do anything beyond the initial money pledge for North Carolina. So North Carolina's kind of fucked. My God, I hope we get a little Trump action in 2024 because this Biden Kamala shit is not fucking working out well for the American public. Bobert friend .001 says that coded friend .001. Is it piss you off that there's more people watching you on Demon's channel than on yours channel? It's kind of what pissed me off most about that message was how difficult it was to read the shit that dribbles off your fingertips. I would expect Demon to have more people watching. He has 50,000 subs. Rumor has it like 20,000 of them were bought, but you know, that's a story for another day. Maybe Demon could donate his petty super chats to hurricane relief and actually show a fucking receipt instead of act like Dan did. Oh my God. I'm so worried Demon might show up. I'm scared. Scared, I tell you. And Shiz might be coming to town too. Oh my God. All the apps will be gone in 12 hours after Shiz arrives. Eat a regular fucking meal, Shiz, instead of just apps all the time. Eat some fucking fruits and vegetables. And that's not a fat thing, Shiz. Your complexion is fucking horrible. I do have this cross-eyed Mary avatar that Shiz used to use. I'm thinking about going through the past iterations of Shiz fucking icons and just fucking fading them together and watching the devolution from real Shiz to fucking comic book Shiz. It's hilarious. It was nice that this was still preserved. Let me bring this up. Oops. Scrolling. Where is that thing? Where did it go? Then, hold on, let me get, there it is.
The beautiful Shiz is here. Who's that?
Yeah.
Then,
There she is.
Then,
There she is.
what's that? There was that time when Shiz supported Stolen Valor. Apparently, it was proof that I supported Stolen Valor because I let Fraud at Wrangler come on my panel in March 23rd of 2023 and let Wrangler talk a little bit. And then he pushed a fundraiser he was doing at the time for Blackheart Night, which, you know, he didn't give all the money to Blackheart Night. So this was proof that I support stolen valor. But on March the 9th, thank you, Witch of fucking Housefire. Thank you, Mark the Sarcastic RAF Stolen Valor pilot. This was that time where Cross-Eyed Mary Shiz, this is a particularly strange looking avatar for such a melon-headed, dump truck-assed Irish girl from Bashton. Do what Becca does. Just crush up Xannies, drink a little Fireball, snort the Xannies. Fireball! Everything starts to look beautiful after that, Shiz. You might be able to look at your own real face in the mirror again. GMK, JD greater than PhD. Humiliator of PhD, phony below me Tony, the fake from down under, one of Demon's boys who went on a rant on because I call him Pink Boy and White Boy, that racist motherfucker who doesn't know the difference between Mike Tyson and O.J. Simpson. Oh my God. PhD Tony had to go out a little fucking spurg out on Discord about how the sun is bad for you and you need to wear hats and long sleeves and fucking oil up. Bet you that's what you tell all the boys when you're telling them they're going to the beach and they wind up in a fucking blacked out window van with you. Why are all the windows blacked out, Tony? Oh, the sun's not good for you. But you said we're going to the beach. Dumb fuck. Hockey. AP's talking hockey. All right, so this was that time where Shiz supported Stolen Valor. Let's listen for a little bit.
The beautiful Shiz is here also.
Wait, I'm
What's
not
up,
saying
Playboys?
there's no
What's up,
nudity.
Playboys?
What's up, Playboys? Look at them all sucking up to each other. Is that Rodent Wrangler right there next to Shiz on a panel? Oh my God. You fucking supporter of Stolen Valor. Shiz, it's time to tell the fucking truth. Wrangler was on your Discord on a daily basis for almost 6 fucking months. And you mother-henned the motherfucker because he was at odds with Dan at Welsh News Network. You supported Wrangler. You rah-rah cheerleaded him on a daily basis, gave him strategies, coached him all the way. And when Josh first came to you and said, this Wrangler guy's sus, your response to Josh was, no, he's a good guy. You didn't know shit about shit, Shiz. You don't know shit about shit until somebody else fucking tells you what's going on. That's why the best thing you can do is what you've done the best from the beginning. Synopsize and read the reports of other men's work. Burns, great. You have videos of me up on Kaiser's panel. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. I was the guy that through interacting and listening to Michael William Kaiser, aka Fraud Wrangler, I was the guy that put together the fact that he was claiming all these injuries. I was the guy who, in a voice chat in Shiz's Discord, asked the dumb fuck straight up, do you have a Purple Heart? He said no. I said, if you've got these injuries, why don't you have a Purple Heart? And his response was, he didn't feel like filling out the paperwork. That went right the fuck by Diarmid, McAddix, Shiz, and a few other fucking people. I wasn't supporting Kaiser. I was interacting and listening. Shiz was supporting, coaching, coddling, and mother henning Michael William Kaiser for almost 6 fucking months. And the relationship between Shiz and Kaiser until Josh outed Kaiser to Shiz, this is what it was like with Shiz and Wrangler. Full fucking support.
You're right.
That costs extra.
Not for
I'm going to
me.
the ATM right now.
Oh, let's find out what costs.
You're right.
That costs extra.
Oop, not far enough. A little more.
Not
I'm
for
going
me.
to. Wait, I'm
What's
not
up,
seeing.
Playboys?
There's no
What's up,
nudity.
Playboys? You're right.
That costs extra.
Oh, there's no nudity, but Shiz, if you pay a little extra, you know, she's willing to play. And Wrangler's going right to the fucking ATM. You see what they do, right? You see what Shiz does. They bait these responses from people. She did it quite a bit with Wrangler. She was very flirty with him on Discord. And they did the same shit to fucking Jerry.
Not for
I'm going
me.
to the ATM right now.
Watch, Josh will be like, see, you're sexualizing. Like, yeah, because we actually all like each other. If we don't like you, then that's a totally different story.
Well, that and we're not creeps, and
That is also true.
we don't. What's that type of behavior?
Wait, Wrangler's not a creep. It's a different story being fucking told today, right? Mark the Sarcastic Law Student supported Wrangler. Witch of Heart supported Wrangler. They loved Wrangler. These two assholes and Shiz loved Wrangler until Wrangler stole Falcax from Playboys in Crime, and that fiasco fucking happened. Up until then this is March. That wasn't until fucking May of 2023. And then Dan got involved. Wrangler, Shiz won't talk about it. Wrangler was a Kick prodigy. Remember Kick? Wrangler was a Kick prodigy. Shiz supported Wrangler because Kick supported Wrangler.
Behavior that we were talking about, grooming behavior.
Oh, yes.
hmm
Yeah. So that was.
And
Yeah.
she has my permission to sexualize me, so there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
That's how consent works.
Shiz, I did see, because I wasn't on the Playboys in Crime stream before, but I did see when you guys were restreaming Ham Banana, I said something about like my tits or whatever, and you're like, a woman has breasts? How dare she?
Yeah, you sexualized yourself by wearing a low-cut shirt. I was like,
This one right
okay.
here.
Well, she does dress like a fucking pig. You gotta, I mean, come on. You look like you have an ass crack on your fucking chest, you homely fucking goth fucking weirdo.
I'm just not
How
wearing my
dare you
push-up
have
bra.
mammary glands, you
Right?
cunt.
I know, it's horrible. I'm such a bitch. Such a bitch with these tits.
It's like, take your grievance up with God, you asshole.
Well,
Take your grievance up with God, you asshole. Demon's sister says, how dare yourself? How dare you call yourself a Christian with your vile commentary? Well, hang out with Shiz. She doesn't believe in God. And her commentary's more vile than mine most of the time.
that or his
But then
mother.
But you virtue signalers, you fat fuck. Hey, Demon's sister, gluttony is an outward sign of your fucking mental state and your spiritual health. And you, my friend, are a fat fucking pig.
Oh, she's the reason he's a crack baby.
Oh, watch it. It'll be slander. You're committing slander.
Well,
She
hey,
sexualizes
y'all are
herself. She
witnesses.
wears
I told him
low-cut
if he
shirts.
Yeah.
wants to-
I said she sexualized herself, so she could sexualize herself, but I can't do it.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
that's
I don't
not
get
got
how
it.
a woman wearing a low-cut shirt is sexualizing herself.
I
Sometimes
have
you need
no
to air
idea.
your titties out.
Or even
That's
like
how
showing a
consent
picture.
works.
Titties? Did Shiz just say titties? Why such juvenile references, Shiz?
Showing a video of my butt wearing a completely black like baggy ass pants that don't even like accentuate my ass. So
Well, you got to keep in mind that for
Your ass is like a bought bag of fucking pizza dough from the grocery store. Cellulite. You have cankles, witch. Your fucking ankles are as thick as your fucking calves.
this idiot, a night out on the town is about 2 hours at the damn sleaziest truck stop.
for real. For real.
Yeah, this is some projection, it seems like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But then
Everything is projection to Shiz. It's all she ever says. You have confession by projection and word salad. That's the extent of Shiz's psychoanalysis ability. Shiz, what do your avatars project? Are you projecting the fact that you have to alter your physical look so much, even you know you're fucking homely? What is it that bothers you about you that your real facial representation is such a fucking issue that you have to digitally alter yourself?
then apparently I sexualize men all the time by joking about them, you know, doing sexual acts.
Yes,
on
but
people.
you're kind of non-specific with it, you know.
Right.
Hold on.
Doing sexual acts.
Yes,
on
but
people
you're kind of non.
all the time by joking about them, you know, doing sexual acts.
Yes,
on
but
people.
you're kind of non.
Why'd you go so quiet there, Witch? By doing sexual acts with people? Yeah, when you talk about a man doing sexual acts, you're actually sexualizing the man, you fucking retard. Did you mumble it down and fade out the volume because you started to realize how fucking stupid you sound? God damn, that side of the fence is fucking dumb. That's why no grass grows over there and everyone's all muddy and shit, because they trample everything they come into contact with.
Specific with it, you know.
All right,
You
with the
know,
amount of
Just
of unsolicited dick pics I get, there's no way you can just sexualize the man. Okay, stop.
With the amount of unsolicited dick pics that Shiz gets, there's no way you can sexualize a man. Shiz is always talking about the amount of unsolicited dick pics she gets. Here's my advice. Tell Lupe to stop sending Jerry's pictures to you. Duh. Shiz, for a year, every time Shiz does a fucking live or gets on a panel with talks with somebody, she has to bring up the number of unsolicited dick pics she gets. Almost like it's not true, and she has to keep saying it so that you'll believe it.
Doing sexual acts.
yes,
on
but
people.
you're kind of non-specific with it, you know.
All right,
You
with the
know,
amount of
Just media.
unsolicited dick pics I get, there's no way you can just sexualize the man. Okay, stop.
There's no way a man can be sexualized because Shiz gets a lot of unsolicited dick pics. Something even more interesting is going to be said by Shiz here in a minute.
I wouldn't
Although
worry
Josh
about
made a
Josh
real
sending
okay.
you a
I
dick
hate.
pic,
I
Shiz,
hate this.
just for
I
the
hate to
simple
say
fact
this.
that
Hey,
you know,
P-Bones.
Zoom on a cell phone can only go so far.
Well, he actually this. It makes me physically ill to say this, but he actually had a good point last night when he said something about dick pics. He's like, why would somebody send multiple dick pics? Like, you have one, and that's it. You
Oh no,
have a
now
dick
the
pic.
new thing, like we were at a bar in New York and a dude sent me a jerk off video. Like while we were sitting at the bar. A dude I haven't talked to. I was like, what the fuck?
A dude that Shiz has never talked to somehow had her phone number and was able to send a masturbation video to her. Come on, Shiz, with your fucking Shiz, you're always talking about how you're sexualized. Your image of yourself is unrealistic with the reality of what you look like. Shiz, we're past it. Nobody's buying that you're fucking hot. Nobody is buying that. You're on your best day, you're frumpy. Shiz. On your best day, you're frumpy. But you keep telling everybody what a sex magnet you are, and about all the nude shit you get from men, which is all shit you make up to compensate for the fact that you're a frumpy Boston chick with a shitty accent, and nobody's really interested in you after they see your real fucking face and body. Your belly sticks out further than your flatso breasts do. She's anybody who knows what you really look like isn't really interested. Except maybe Shuggy, who you used to complain all the time that Shuggy creeps you out because every time you see him on Discord, he tries to get you into a one-on-one voice chat conversation. But now you're bubble wrapping the boy. Amazing.
It's gone too far.
Well, I figured out how both
Yeah.
Joshy and Cyrex got to be on this earth.
Okay.
So yeah, well, some teenagers went and buried their me time sock in the ground.
So hang
They
on.
just
If
sprouted out.
Their me time sock buried in the ground, a masturbation joke. How can you no, Shiz, you're not playing the whole Shiz. You're not doing the why do you have to sexualize? Keeping your mouth shut. Keeping your mouth shut when your boy Michael Kaiser does it.
you know, Cyrex is into pegging, and
Yes, Hank.
Josh has an
Cyrax is into pegging. No objection from Shiz? What? Why are you sexualizing all these people, Mark? Why are you talking about all this homophobic, homoerotic talk, Mark?
an incredibly small penis.
I'm shocked.
I wonder if one could be used to achieve the other.
Hank in the bottom. Did someone mention unsolicited deck pics? Hank is a coward in his sexual perversion. Hank can't say dick. He has to say deck. Go on, Mark. Keep talking about men pegging men, you fucking weird little fat waterhead.
Incredibly small penis.
I'm shocked.
I wonder if one could be used to achieve the other. If you know.
Mark is wondering about the very small penis of a certain man and if that small penis of a certain man can be used to peg another man. What's with all this homophobic, homoerotic talk? You don't hear Shiz chiming in and saying, come on, that's uncalled for. Nope. Supporting it all the way.
You know what I mean?
Oh my god. I don't know.
I wonder if they could do it. PP to
Such
PP.
Yes, it is all about.
Dudes don't know anything about angles. Can I air grievances here? We're gonna
Yes,
discuss this,
absolutely.
okay.
You were in a safe space.
Dudes don't know how to take pictures. Shiz certainly knows how to turn a frumpy, overweight Boston flatso into a fucking cartoon icon. Tell us how to do it, Shiz. Tell us how to make ugly look good.
Dudes don't know how to angle for pictures. First of all, taking a picture where the angle looks directly up your nose or you holding a fish is not, it's just not happening.
Holding a fish, do not have a picture taken side by side with Shiz. If you're a man, no fish holding. Duh, anyone knows that taking a picture straight up your nostrils is not an attractive look, no matter how handsome you are. Even I can't pull that off.
Happening, guys. And if you're trying to make your dick look bigger, getting really close to it is not going to achieve that.
You need the wide angle lens.
The more you know.
Oh, geez, thanks for letting us know how to photograph a dick. Maybe that's why you're getting so many dick pics, because you're now showing that you have some expertise in dick pic taking. How'd you figure out that getting the camera close doesn't make it look bigger? You're trying to make those flat fucking flapjack fee-hone titties look bigger than they actually are? Profile shot, your belly sticks out further than your breasts. Flatso.
You need the wide angle.
You need the wide angle lens.
You're welcome, Chaos
The
Woman.
more you know.
It was mostly for Jim's benefit, but just the.
Oh my god. So yeah, so we're gonna start. Like I said,
Demon sister, you are absolutely vile. I think you got to work on your hyphenating there. You're a fat pig. So, I mean, just your actual physical presence, demon sister, you fat fucking ginormous non-vegetable eating fucking pig. You yourself are fucking vile. You get it, demon sister? You yourself are vile. But you're not commenting on Mark the Sarcastic Waterhead's desire to know, has questions he's asking out loud about two men pegging each other. That's not vile. Neither is your big, fat, cellulite, just obese fucking body is vile. But, you know, my talk about this vile shit somehow is vile to you. Close the fucking window and don't listen then, fatty.
Varda Wrangler was showing Ham Banana's stream last night, and
Puerto
this
Rico.
is, I'm sorry, I always say Wrangler. Reaper's stream last night, and we saw it with when Miss Mandy was on it. So we're gonna pick up after Miss Mandy left, but before I came on. Hi, Vlad.
Oh no, can I answer Jay Vers? So what I do when dudes send me unsolicited dick pics now is I go, oh my God, why did you send me a child's penis? And then when they panic.
What? Did Shiz just weaponize child pornography? Oh my God. Let's listen to that again.
Hi, Vlad.
Oh no, can I answer Jay Vers? So what I do when dudes send me unsolicited dick pics now is I go, oh my God, why did you send me a child's penis? And then when they panic, I say, that's illegal. I have to report this. And then they block me and I never have to hear from them again.
Shiz just weaponized child pornography. And when thinking about a man sending Shiz a dick pic, the first place Shiz's mind went was to child nudity. That's fucked up, Shiz. Weaponizing child porn. My God, Shiz, they're gonna take your halo and your angel wings away.
Oh my God.
I know a woman who actually does that.
Holy crap.
Mark knows a woman who actually does that. That's Mark's way of calling out Shiz and saying, bullshit, you don't do that.
Super Kelly. My God, you're such a genius. All right.
They freak out. No, it's not.
Look,
It's not a kid's dick. I'm like, I know a kid's dick when I see one. That's fucking
look.
disgusting.
They've gone and hidden the video. Shiz must be fucking losing her fucking mind. Hey, Demon, thanks for assembling all those people together so we could show the truth about Shizzy Wizzy.
You're going to go to jail for this. They fucking panic.
This is amazing. Oh
Follow me for more life advice.
For real. For real. Subscribe to Shiz for more life advice, please. Oh my God. That is a mean bitch move. It's not mean. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Because then not only do they think they're going to get in trouble, they're then doubting the size of their dick, and they'll think twice before sending it to someone else.
So she's not doing it just for her. It's for all of womankind.
Yeah.
I don't know,
all of
public
womankind.
service.
Yes. The public service.
That does sort of, you know, it
Oh,
does sort of make the assumption that people like Cyrax and BSBT have the ability to think.
That's not a mean bitch move. You know what's mean?
That's not mean.
Hitting up a woman that you used to work with years ago and sending her videos of you coming on your stomach.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
This is a lot of weird, strange sex talk that these people seem to just love talking about. We got advice from Shiz on how not to get dick pics, how to weaponize child pornography. We're watching Shiz, Mother Hen Wrangler, and just sex talk with Wrangler, Mark, Shiz, and Witch of Attic Fires. This is great.
Yeah, that's not
I wasn't even in the state. I haven't spoken to you. That's mean. So yeah, I used to send them money requests. I used to request $100 to view their dick pic, but no one was paying it. So I figured this way was a better way to get them to rethink their behavior.
I love it. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are we?
Witch just loves it. Boston in the side chat says, Mandy, stop evoking faith to shield you from your behavior, babe. Boston, none of us are fucking perfect, man. That's one. too. I've seen more positive growth in Miss Mandy since May than I have in any of the Welsh News Network simps who are still lying about and denying their involvement in the WNN grift. It's not Dan's grift. It was WNN. Laura Rader says stream was privated. So they have to remove it to stop you playing it, and the side chat will disappear. You can see down below, chat disconnected. If you change your avatar, your icon on YouTube, in all the old previous chats that you posted in, your icon will change. So the refresh rate on the side chat is higher than the buffer rate, which I have actually expanded. You can go in and custom set your video buffer rate. So I expanded it a little further so that when they do go and do the block thing, then you get a little more time before it craps out on you. That's why Demon had a hard time blocking me from using his last live, which we were showing GMK in the side chat, just spanking the shit out of PhD phony below me Tony. So Demon he tried to privatize it, but I had too much of a buffer and he panicked him. So he just deleted it, which didn't change anything. You should have just privatized it, you idiot. Demon's sister says, you realize that the fact that you know what I look like proves you watch Demon's lives. How pathetic is that? So you are a big fat fucking piggish fucking thing. Ugh. Demon's banging you on the side? That's just fucking gross. That actually makes Shiz look like a fucking prime get for Demon. But that was a year or so ago, and why talk about that now? Fatty. Hey, Demon sister, eat a fucking carrot for your own good. Eat a fucking carrot, eat an apple at lunchtime, have a fucking banana have a banana and 2 glasses of water in the morning before you eat anything. Your appetite will decrease. Eat a hot breakfast and you'll eat half as much at lunch as if you eat a cold breakfast. These are just little tips because I'm worried about your fucking health, Demon sister. I'm worried about your health. I'm worried enough to embarrass you about the fat piggish ugliness of your fucking physical form, you know? You talk shit about other people and you participate in demon shit and you're a fat fucking blob. You're disgusting to fucking see. And so what if it proves that you watch Demons lives? I've been on Demons lives, you dumb fuck. God damn. The fact that I'm restreaming Demon's last live is proof that I watched his live. Referencing you has nothing to do with it, you narcissistic, obese, fat fucking shit. Sorry if you don't like the truth, but God damn, you're disgusting. Back to sex talk with Shiz, Wrangler, Witch, and Peg Boy.
Are we ready? Are we ready for the festivities? I'm very excited about this.
Yes.
Now, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen up to like after Miss Mandy left and beforehand. So I don't know what's going to happen here. So we are all going to go through this journey together for the first time. Let me just tech for one moment. And there we go. All right. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
This was asked and
We're going to
answered.
jump into a hand banana program here. This buffer's going to run down in a minute. We've been going for an hour and 40. I think it's time to relax, refresh, take a little break with Van the Man Morrison. I will be back in roughly 11 minutes.
tomorrow, that ain't gonna help you none. You gotta live and take each day that it comes. It may not be exactly what you're looking for. It may not be exactly what you're looking for. But what you're looking for ain't gonna come walking through your front hall door. Oh no. So don't worry about tomorrow. Gotta live each day as it comes. Don't worry about tomorrow. You gotta live each day as it comes. It's the only way you seem to get things done. Just along with this shore of your street, there's a place in your heart where you know from the start, and you can't be complete without the street. You keep moving on, just like a train, but sometimes you gotta look back to the street again. Would you prefer all those castles in Spain, or a view of the street from your window pane? When you were young, so young, so very, very young. Oh, when you were young, so young, so very, 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 very young. And up the street on that New York name, and the street on that New York name, and up the street on that New York name. Oh, your precious name, precious name. There was Walter and John, Kelly and Ron. Now all hung around the corner lounge like, get together, sing some songs like Bop on the Blues. You make me feel alright. That was long before fortune and fame. There's no such thing as a star when you play that game. Everyone knew who everyone was. There was no pretense. in the street, no, no, when you were young. I say young, so very, 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 very young. Oh, when you were young, so young, so very, very, very young. And the street on that New York day, and the street on that New York day, and the street on that New York day. What's your name? And you walked around in the heart of town, listen for that sound. Walk around town, then you walked around in the heart of town, listen for that sound. Walk around town, blue suede shoes. It wasn't blue suede shoes when you were young. So young, so very, 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 very young. Lord, when you were young, so young, very, very, very young. And up the street on that New York day, and up the street on that New York day, and up the street on that New York day. Talking about the street now, baby. Or singing Beat Lula. Or singing Blue Suede Shoes. Or singing Get Going with some more. Or singing Tutti Frutti. Or singing What I Say. Or singing Bop in the Blues. Who slapped Joan? Yeah, wanna see on the New York name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about a funky street now, baby. And up the street on that New York day.
I happened to be watching the two streams you were on, Demon Sister, and you are a disgustingly fat fucking person. Disgustingly fat. Eat a fucking carrot. Prestige valet service apparently told Miss Mandy to off herself. I think that's a little fucking low. Show up again. Post something again so I can fucking time you out for the day. Shit dick. Apparently they're upset over there that she's this little she's a shit with Wrangler got exposed. Let me do something real quick here.
So I knew it.
Oh, the stream is still there. Let's keep going. Let's hear more of the Shiz Wrangler Stolen Valor support combo.
Yes, Kim, you did jump in the right time.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, seems like
So Miss Mandy is up here to
she's had a
deceive.
call.
To deceive.
Yeah,
Miss
Miss Mandy
Mandy,
is
the
up here to
deceiver.
deceive people.
Miss Mandy, the deceiver, look, which is like, that's so ridiculous. I got to talk. Now they're fucking attacking her wherever they can fucking find her. Thankfully, my efforts with this have distracted you fuckheads. Multitasking is not an ability you seem to have. Why would I block you, Biscuits and Groovy? Why would I block you? There were some comments about butt buddies and chili. Hold on, let me see if I can find that again. I should have. There we go. Delete Laws is an idiot. Coated in chili are butt buddies. I have no idea how you came to that conclusion. And why the homoerotic insults? Sad that you see, you wag the finger, all you people wag your little finger, and then you do the same shit you wag in your fucking finger about. You don't seem to get it. KDD assesses Benji's mental abilities correct at the 4th grade. Benji says 2 grades above KDD. Wrong answer. Got that totally wrong. Demon Sister once again. Fatty, fatty, fatty. Everybody over there will tell you how beautiful you are. They're lying to you. Lose fucking weight, you fat pig. Carte Blanche says no one gets blocked in here at Biscuits and Groovy. I did time out a few people for a day today because they're just acting like pigs. It's Mirrors' birthday. Happy birthday, Mirrors. Now, Mirrors is an individual who sometimes we see things the same way and sometimes we disagree. And Mirrors never had a fucking problem telling me when he disagrees with me. So happy birthday, Mirrors, and continue to be critical. I actually enjoy your input. Look at Delete Laws is an idiot. Conan, I hear that your penis is really small. So I heard. Okay. Benji says, Coded, are you skinny? I'm not skinny. I'm 5'8". I weigh 167. I think I'm in the right weight range. Whereas Demon Sister is morbidly obese. Going by weight and height. Morbidly obese. What? I don't understand all the talk about my mom. It seems kind of weird. Biscuits and Groovy says, Coded, why the obsession over people's weight? I just find it odd, Biscuits and Groovy, that the people like Shiz, Witch of Attic Fire, Mark the Sarcastic Peg Boy, Demon Sister, these people that are hypercritical of how other people look are the same people who are wildly overweight and need to use filters to alter their facial appearance when they stream. It's not an obsession. We're just noticing the reality. You can hide behind that avatar all you want, Shiz. You ugly fucking person. Physically and spiritually ugly. Laura Rader says, Coyotes prey on gullible beagles, AP. Good for Georgia. You were there. Bandit 2804 says that whole corrupt crew was Wrangel's best pals equals creeps. They were. They absolutely were. More happy birthdays for Mirrors. Mirrors says thanks. AP says, yeah, my cousin lost his lab to notes. We found a paw. Everyone since then. It's 223 for the coyotes. I'm seeing a lot more of them in Georgia than I used to see. There are a few in my neighborhood too. I got a gray fox. I've seen a couple coyotes. I don't see them till late at night. And we have quite a few deer that run through the neighborhood. Benji says, oh my God, you are the king of homoerotic insults. Well, I've been listening to Demon, Welsh News Network. I mean, just go listen to them. All the criticisms you're lobbing at me are because I'm speaking to them the way they speak. I don't understand why you guys get lost on that. Demon's sister says, how does it feel to know that you'll be parking my Mercedes if I visit the Gold Rush, a car you can't afford? You'd be parking my B-Oach? My B-Oach? Well, go to the fucking Gold Rush. You'll find out I'm not there, so I won't be parking anything of yours. You fucking idiot. And try to figure out how I make more money doing that than you do, eating all fucking day. Walter Texas says, which always has her cleavage showing. At least that channel has something to watch. Well, you can look at Shiz's fake avatar. She had to crop it above the eye line because the filter, when the filter made her chin smaller, so she didn't look so melon-headed, it left her with a 10 head, and she had to cut her 10 head off. Delete Laws is an idiot, says, coded your, God damn it. Look, after the broadcast, the streams, I want you to get with Irish Demon and get a lesson on your, Y-O-U-R-E, you-are. God damn. Coded, you're the one that keeps bringing up sexual things, you dumb fuck. You just brought up a sexual thing, you dumb fuck. Laura Rader says, it's awful, AP. A rattlesnake got my dog Christy once, but thankfully she survived. Carte Blanche says she needs a fag. Anyone got one? Ask Shuggy. I hear he's got a whole fucking pack. He had some cheap whiskey that Dan left laying around the basement last time he was there. Demon, is it a lie that you're not in Atlanta? Because you're not in Atlanta. When Demon comes, he comes hard. The problem is Demon doesn't come, right? You were in North Carolina. You weren't, though, because you didn't actually come. If you don't come, you can't come hard. Poor Demon isn't coming, hard or soft. You're just not coming. Because you fake as fuck, pussy boy. You are fake as fuck, pussy boy. And Demon's sister, if I see you, I might be tempted to drive my Jeep over your shitty little fucking Mercedes. Don't the Nazis make that fucking car? We will be marching. Of course, Demon's sister won't be marching. She'll be fucking riding. Fat pig. AP wants to know, what Mercedes are you driving? Entry-level Mercedes SUVs start at $30K. Not really much to brag about. Exactly. I'm a Jeep guy. I had a Mustang once, but man, did I fuck up the undercarriage on that thing. Once you drive a Jeep, you just get used to driving over shit. Like with the Mustang, I had to fucking slow ease past the fucking rain gutter on the edge of the bottom scraped on everything on that fucking thing. Not to mention speed bumps that I would just buzz right over. Yeah, you can't go from a Jeep to a fucking low profile car. Bandit says, hey to Biscuits and Groovy. Mirrors says he got a joint rolled. Fuck yeah, light that up. Katie D says, at AP, it will have to be a rental. AP says, yikes at Laura Raider. Glad to hear your doggo pulled through. Shit, man. Dan, well, no, he wouldn't donate any money to the shelter that helped out your dog. Dan puts it all in his pocket while Shiggy sticks one thumb up his ass and one thumb in his mouth and does the suck, suck, wiggle, wiggle. Alan Killian says, codedfriend.001, a song suggestion for the ID Simps. Luther Allison, Leave the Hood. Whoa, I got to check that one. We might start with that next time. AP says, oh, that's right. She's from Ireland. I say drive it anyway. Boston, you're kind of a fucking douchebag. Toyota makes a great fucking vehicle, dude. You can drive them things into the fucking ground. Chino Nino says, you actually think anyone is going to waste their time and money to come across the ocean just to see some dumbass from YouTube? Get real. You're not worth the risk of coming and you calling the cops. Well, first off, Demon's threats were, to come and disturb me at my workplace. It wouldn't be me that was calling the cops if the cops got called. I have $1.80 I would like to soundly deliver to fucking Demon. So anytime you want to show up there, pussy boy, you and your crack pipe detectives when you find out where I actually am. But keep going by the Gold Rush. Don't go inside, though, because they can take your fake 1% tattoo. What was missing in all your videos, Demon, was your narcissistically ugly mug, which is in every fucking video you ever do. And then you sent me videos of you supposedly in Atlanta, and you're not in the video. Red flag 1, you didn't put your narcissistic ass in the video. Red flag 2, shitty sound overdubs. Try harder, Demon, because you can't come harder if you don't fucking come at all. And everyone now knows, Demon, you don't come. You just talk about coming. You don't come, which leads everyone to scratch their head and say, did Demon really go to Dan's place? Or did Shuggy, Demon, and that square-jawed it thing, did they just pull a troll to get super chats? Because Demon doesn't come. You didn't come to North Carolina, and you didn't come to Atlanta, which leads one to ask themselves, did Demon go to Dan's? Because you don't come, Demon. You just don't come. It's probably why you're in your 30s and don't have any children. But then again, when you have to pee on a woman just to get aroused, I bet you they don't stick around too long. Though that transitioning boy thing you're with now, probably be for a while. Katie D would like to know if they get a new laptop from Amazon, if they guess where you are, where I am. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Like everybody or just the first one to guess? Boston says, I'm the douchebag. Bobby, you and Kaiser both live with your moms, so forgive me if I'm not actually hurt by your opinion. I don't actually live with my mom, so I'm not really hurt by your opinion. I do wish my mom would come stay at my place because, half the year I'm not here. She's 80 years old, and my dad passed away 2 years ago, and I would prefer she was not living alone, but she's an adult, and I can't force her. I wish my mom lived with me. I really do. To be honest, to be totally honest, I don't think we're in a culture or a climate that an 80-year-old individual should be on their own. And the answer to your question, I'm the douchebag, is yeah, Boston, you come across as a fucking douchebag. Laura Rader says content is king. More than one content creator has traveled across continents, or at least across country for content. Yeah, but Demon doesn't come. Get it? Demon doesn't come. When I come harder. The problem, though, is that you just don't come, fat boy. Laura Rader says, not usually on their own dime, though, but donos, LOL. Well, the big problem with Demon and the dono for airfare is that fat fuck has to buy 2 actual seats, kind of like his sister does. God damn, I wouldn't want to be next to fucking Demon's sister on a fucking flight. Ugh. Oh my God. That fat just oozing over her seat handle into your fucking seat. Ugh. And the fucking sweaty stank you fucking obese people have. Ben Buttercup wishes Mirrors 420 DAC. Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. Hey, Shiz, did you get that interview? Speaking of DAC, did you get that interview with Donald Atwater Cameron's daughter yet? You know, the one you've been talking about for what, like 4 months now? Pathetic. Chino Nino says only weak people make the veiled threats online. Exactly, Chino. Go back and tell that to Demon. He's the one making the weak veiled threats online. He's not in Atlanta, fat fuck. When he comes hard. The problem is he doesn't come at all. Oh, yay, we're getting dehydrated marshmallow shamrocks in the side chat. We crush those up and snort them later. Now with 1% cocaine. Boston says Atlanta is only 4 hours from me. Anyone know a good gentleman's establishment to visit when in town? For a dude like you, I would go Cheetahs. Maybe the Pink Pony. Stay the fuck away from Magic. You probably get your ass stomped in Magic. Soho loves Black Jetta. Word is Boston doesn't own a home either. Uh-oh. Soto got the skinny on Boston. Boston says, is that the word, Ronnie? Is everyone Ronnie to you, Boston? Katie D says, at codedfriend.001, do we get a new laptop from Amazon if we guess where you are? If you guess correctly, I'll get you a new laptop, Katie D, even though I know you don't need me to buy one for you. Laura Rader says, passport bros travel the world looking for loose women and cheap travel costs. That's how Demon got to Australia, on the back of a loose woman who apparently tolerated being peed on for a little while and then gave it up. At Boston, Chino Nino says, at Boston, careful, Bobby got a 180. Lame weakling threats like Todd makes. I have $1.80. It's $1.80, not 180 dot. I have $1.80 for Demon when he finally shows up. Bandit wants to know who Ronnie is. So does everybody else. But Boston seems to think everyone is Ronnie. Robert Andrews says down to 31 viewers, 28 of those being from Dehydrated Marshmallow Land. We have 33 actually, you fucking retard. Walter Texas says you could have a refurbished laptop. Boston says to Robert, the rest are Mandy's sock accounts. How many people does Demon's fat fucking sister count for? Bandit 2804 says, fuck you. Boston says, I'll be okay, Bob. Good. Good. Carte Blanche says, my first car was a silver Toyota Celica Coupe. Kept the boys in the back where they belonged. At Walter, Texas. ID comes. Katie D says, ID comes in his imaginary video. When I come hard. Problem is, I don't come at all. I just pretend I'm coming. North Carolina, Atlanta. I'll see you when I see you there, you fat bastard. You don't come. You don't come, Demon. You're a pussy boy. You don't come. Demon lately has been taunting me to make fun of his motorcycle club, because then I'm fucked for sure. That's so you, Demon. You can't handle it, so you need to get a gang together. Me comes around with the wrong shamrocks again. Those are clovers. Chino Nino says, Bobby, if you're such a tough guy, why don't you give out your location so no one has to try to figure out where you are? Like making threats while hiding under mom's skirt and the vacuum. That's funny. Why don't you put your address up and then I'll think about putting mine up. Okay, Chino? If you're not willing to do something, don't expect others to do it. Kurt says, hey to Ben Buttercup. Oh, here we go. Let's get rid of those avocados. We want the 1% cocaine dehydrated marshmallows that the Demon Schmarmy gives out. Yay, more dehydrated marshmallows. Ben Nodal's gyroscope, fail. Witch of Heart, fail. Laura Rader says, I meant to tell Demon there's some channel called Gen X Jeff who claims to be a Satanist and is trying to create his own demon troll army. I told him hashtag Irish Demon Army already exists. Yeah, but if he's a Satanist, they'll be delivering something besides dehydrated marshmallows. Julia says, I'm a lesbian. Good for you. Carte Blanche says, oh, look, it's to go over and throw in some BS plant that don't bring luck. Glad you guys listen to your bosses. Bye, Boston. I guess your bullshit didn't work here. See ya. Me says, at Laura Rader, I wouldn't send anyone to Jeff's. Ben Buttercup says, hey, Carte Blanche, going okay. You just popped in for 10. Got stuff on, listening and laughing. Glad to have you here for 10 there, Ben Buttercup. Wow, that's fucked up, dude. You're really fucked up in the head. That's a big problem. Hold on. I need to take a moment of silence after this fucking weird shit from Delete Laws is an idiot. Sorry about that. I had to laugh uncontrollably about how stupid Delete Laws is an idiot is. Me says, Laura, do you support this guy? May I ask why? He's reacting to 18-month-old streams when he was super supportive of Dan. When was I fucking super supportive of Dan? Perhaps you could cut a clip for me? Laura Rader says, Megan, I thought you more than anyone else were not a gatekeeper or tribal. LOL. I'm just here being entertained. But Laura, you must hate who everyone else hates. Hate because Shiz said hate. If you don't hate what Shiz hates, you'll be hated. You just heard me backing up the stolen valor. That's interesting. I'd love to see it. Megan says, me, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm curious as to why. Sounds like you're gatekeeping. I think Laura was right. Boston says, shout out. I thought you were leaving. Boston says, shout out to Demon's sister, living rent-free in Bobby's head with his mom. I doubt that anyone could live, anyone that fucking fat. Like her foot is bigger than my head. She's so fucking fat. How could she live in there? Seems you have a hard on in real life, or Sims says, seems you have a hard on for most people that don't agree with you. Do you have a regular prescription for Viagra to keep it up? At 57, I've not yet needed to use Viagra, but thanks for asking. It's not people that don't agree with me. It's people who want to bubble wrap the accomplices of a well-known grifter on YouTube and allow him to reestablish himself with another stolen valor idiot, Mark the sarcastic peg boy, and start the grifting again. So, you know. Laura Rader says, Megan, same reason I enjoy AC. Shit stirs, entertain me. Sinful pleasure, I suppose. Me says, fair enough. I have my guilty pleasures too. Share your guilty pleasures, Megan. Carte Blanche says, how old was that stream at me, you hypocrite? Take another look in the cracked mirror. Ouch, Carte, very harsh. This stream is from March 3rd of 2023. Shiz went through a March 23rd stream where I had Wrangler on my panel and then equated that with backing stolen valor somehow. So, Megan, your question about an 18-month-old stream, maybe you should direct that at Shiz. See, we just do what they do back at them. If you want to fault me for it, you understand you're faulting them. Little Sassy says, now I'll be going back to Demon's live stream. Stop talking about kids, you sick, twisted fuck. Well, while you're over there, Little Sassy, if you run into Blecka, you should tell Blecka not to leave her 10-year-old son in her bedroom with her dildo with some strange man on the internet watching him play with it. Then I won't have to talk about it. Wow, Chino, you're from Lowell, Mass? Wow. Isn't there a little ditty about the Lowells and the Cabots? Maybe you could type it in the chat for us. Who the fuck is Alice is with us? Everybody saying hey to Alice. More dehydrated marshmallows from the Demon Schmarmy. You can crush those marshmallows and snort them like Blecka does with Zanny. But you have to have a lot of the marshmallows because they're only dusted with 1% cocaine. hold on. We have to get to a Bob Noodles. Oh, wait. I don't want to skip. Hang on, Bob. I'll get your comment there. Hand pink waving at Who the Fuck is Alice from Carte Blanche. You must have been on my mind. I've been listening to all the Alice songs. Don't forget, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Boston says, has this devolved into a Kaiser roll call where Bobby just reads the chat for content? I like to interact with my listeners, Boston. If you don't like it, hit the fucking bricks. Right, Katie D. Thought he was leaving. Biscuits and Groovy says, why kink shame about golden showers? Also, why do you care about Shiz and Demon? I don't really. They're spending a lot of time talking about me. So all because, well, because I exposed Dan, Welsh News Network Dan, and because I want to know the involvement of the Welsh News Network panel members who grifted with Dan for 18 straight months, who Shiz and Demon for some reason want to bubble wrap. I don't get it. Maybe Biscuits and Groovy, you could explain to me why Demon and Shiz are so hell-bent on bubble wrapping that retarded, drunk, ex-British Intel Corps Scottish wingnut Shuggy, who validated Dan's non-existent military career. Inquiring minds want to know. Are these rainbow flags? They're not quite rainbowish. What are they all about, Megan? Chino Nino says, come on now, Bobby. I gave you my location. Now you said you'd give me yours. I'm in Memphis, dude. I've been telling people that for a while. Demon apparently is faking being in Atlanta. I'm scared now. I'm scared. When I'm back in Atlanta, I'll let you know. Is that a rainbow flag, Daryl M? I'm not sure. Will you be absent from YouTube while you're in Japan, carte blanche, or will you send some scenic pictures? If you can, Cart, get me a good picture of Mount Fuji, even if it's a flying in or flying out picture, if you can. My son is fascinated with Mount Fuji. I do believe Japan and a climb up Mount Fuji will be on next year's vacation plan. Are these rainbow flags? Laura Rader says, I'm not much of a hater. I genuinely like nearly everyone. LOL. What's your hate list? It's only like 3 or 4 people. Kaiser. Look, Demon's in here. Let me see the Jen evidence. You know it's true, bro. You have to pee on people. Fucking weirdo. Call Jen. She'll tell you. You little fucking urinator. Shuggy got the fecal freaking, and Irish Demon likes to pee on women. Can't get erect without peeing. Maybe that's why you don't come, Demon. Nobody's letting you pee on them anymore. When I come hard. Problem is, lately I don't come at all. Didn't come North Carolina. Didn't come Atlanta. You don't come, Demon. You fake as fuck. Are they rainbow flags? I don't think that's not a rainbow flag. There are dehydrated 1% cow smarmy army dehydrated marshmallows. Me says, show us the evidence. Just look at Demon's bed sheets. They're yellow. Laura Rader says, one of the few I dislike was Joey Amico. VVWC. Didn't Witch of Heart used to hang around with Joey Amico? VVCW, Vegas Valley something watch, and Megan was his admin at one point, but I've always adored Megan. LOL. Oops, I detect a little facetiousness in there. Bob Noodle's gyroscope says, let's see the Jen evidence. I'll show it right after Demon shows one fucking piece of evidence that actually backs up the shit he said about Dan, right? Dan shitting his pants and that shit. That sounds more like Shuggy than Dan. Everyone knows Shuggy's the fecal freak. So all Demon did was take a story from Shuggy's childhood and apply it to Dan. Apparently, some of the people that went to elementary school with Shuggy are actually telling a story about how Shuggy used to incessantly lie and then get out of it by shitting himself. Only the weird thing with Shuggy was he would pull his pants down to his knees and then shit into his underwear. And then afterward, he would pull it up and go, oh, warm. Ah. And now he has other boys do it to him. Katie D says, at Carte Blanche, will you be doing any of the overnight ferries? Robert Andrews has a weird one going on. It's dehydrated smarmy army marshmallows and eggplant. Cicero says, let's see the Jen evidence. Cicero, let's see the dead cat you strangled with piano cord to make the backup vocals for the Welsh News Network song. Me says, I have this video muted. Should I unmute, Laura? Witch of Heart says, let's see the Jen evidence. Let's see evidence that you're female, Witch of Heart. Let's see evidence that a judge did not mandate your weekend custody of your child and mandate that your ex-husband have the boy during the weekdays to ensure that he actually got to school because mommy couldn't get up on time. Daryl M., let's see the Jen evidence. Just look at Demon's sheets. They're yellow. Broken Angel 7 says, again with the insults towards women to make yourself feel big. You really a vile piece of crap. I don't do it to make myself feel big. That's where you're wrong. Ted Wrangler says, I'm way behind. Still waiting for Coded to hit play. I want to hear Kaiser lie. LOL. Hold on, we'll get to it. Laura Rader says, no to Megan. This is the part of the show where we make Shiz a little crazy because Shiz doesn't like to interact with her audience. Walter Texas says, hi to Witch of Heart. Burns 66 says, nope, that lip with you is a July 18, 2023 clip of you and Kaiser's panel. I have access to all of Kaiser's old lives and posted videos. At the very end, Burns, I've explained this quite a few times. Before I realized that he was Stolen Valor and before he had been outed for Stolen Valor, he had asked me to show him support. And I did because Kaiser had hinged the bulk of his personal problems on substance abuse. And I myself had a substance abuse issue in the past in my 20s, which, I was able to overcome. And it hasn't been a problem for me for almost 30 years. Now, I gave 10 years of my life to alcoholism. And I was bad with the shit. Tried to quit twice, couldn't. Quit for, short periods of time, but fell back into it. Prayed to God, asked him to take the desire away. I haven't had a desire for a drink since that night, which I don't even remember when it was. I just know I haven't drank since then. So, Carte Blanche says, if you have to shout out your sexual preferences, are you really sure? Or just trying to fit in with the woke crew? It's fitting in with the woke crew. Biscuit says, hey to Laura. Carte Blanche says, at KDD, I'm going to try everything I can whilst I'm there. Sweet. Eat all the sushi you can get while you're there. Go to Heroes sushi place. Me says, and why do you block people you're talking to? I thought you didn't block people over here. We don't generally, but some of these demon schmarmy people are just, well, you know, too much. One thing that'll get you blocked, or not blocked, you get timed out, is attacking other people in the side chat. I don't like it. I mean, that's so shuggy to go after channel's listeners. That's shit that Shuggy does on the reg. Maybe we should target Shuggy's poop scoop listeners. Bob Noodle's gyroscope says, that coded friend, let's see the gen evidence. Let's see some evidence that I live with my mother. Let's see some evidence that I abandoned my wife and son. You know, all the shit that you fuckheads talk about all the time. And for those of you who are like, coded talks about children, I'm talking about, look, my child's never been on the broadcast. Becca's child has been featured in a segment where Dan talked openly about watching the boy play with Becca's dildo while Becca was out of the room, a 10-year-old boy. Doesn't that run a red flag up for you guys? But you're all Black support. You think Black is a victim. Black is a victim of her own fucking greed. Blecka let Dan watch her son play with her dildo. That's fucked up. Biscuits and Groovy with a hate of Burns. Haven't hit play yet, Wrangler. Sorry. Laura Rader says, Biscuits and Groovy, I haven't been around much. Honestly, that Karen Reed debacle of a trial was too depressing for me. I really wanted to see some justice. It does feel like justice was circumvented on that whole thing. Robert Andrews says, let's see the gen evidence. Let's see evidence that I live with my mom, or evidence that I abandoned my wife or son, or all the sick fucking shit that the WNNers have been talking about just because I outed Dan for running a fucking legal grift, a fund my attorney grift, for a lawsuit he never filed. And every other monthly fucking charitable donation fucking pile up, Dan pocketed the money, sent some out to Blecka, sent some out to Shuggy, sent some out to Jim Finch, also that they would keep their fucking mouths shut. You want to see proof? Here's the proof. Here's the proof that Becca knew what was going on. Recently, Becca has admitted in a call that Mark the Sarcastic Waterhead recorded between himself, Witch of Heart, and Dan, and then was covered on the Irish Demons channel for, you know, dono fodder. It's been 4 months, Demon. You haven't done a fucking thing. You keep collecting money to go to Wales, but the problem with Demon is you don't come, fucknut. You don't come. When I come hard. Problem is I don't come at all. Oh, Mario Caruso, the douche bag, is in the room. Have you backhanded slapped any pregnant minority women lately, you racist fuck? Laura Rader says, LOL, Biscuits. Coded has never been able to shut the fuck up. He knows he is their content, but he can't stop himself. It's worth exposing their fucking horse shit. This was Biscuits and Groovy asks, Coded, why do you concern yourself with these people? You can just ignore them and move on, unless you just enjoy trolling them. I understand the fun in that. Bingo. It is fun to troll them, and it's even more fun to watch them cringe and sweat when their own tactics are revealed. Like this whole Demon, when I come hard. The problem with Demon is he doesn't fucking come, right? And he has to pee on a woman to get aroused, which is probably why he doesn't really come much. Demon doesn't come. Demon talks about it, but Demon doesn't come. He's just a fat fuck loser. Talk. Soto loves Black Jetta. Boston, Soto wants to know why you don't have a home. Are you homeless, dude? I can help you out if you are. Burns 66 says at Biscuits and Groovy, thanks, busy getting clips that has proof when people make statements that they deny they made. Busy yourself up, bro. What did I deny that I said? Did I deny I said anything? I'll be interested in seeing what you have there. Don't come with more of that. Don't come with more of that fucking blurka fucking blank shit. AI shit that fucking Demon does. Demon's sister says, I fly first class only. Happy to send receipts to prove it. Maybe that's why I'm thinner than you are, Demon's sister. I don't fly first class. What I do is I take the differential between the first class ticket and the economy class ticket. And, I'm not such a huge giant blob that I can't make myself comfortable in economy. I mean, I don't see the point of spending thousands of dollars when I fall asleep anyways. Duh. And I take that money that I save between first class and economy class, and I use that to buy food for the poor people in my barangay back in the Philippines. But you wouldn't know anything about that, you fat fuck. I mean, it's disgusting how fucking fat you are. Ugh. Ugh. Do you see yourself in a fucking mirror? Little Sassy says, I can't listen to his voice anymore. It's putting me to sleep and giving me the creeps. You really are a vile, disgusting Z. Sleep is usually a couple Z's. But anyways, Little Sassy, sweet dreams. Biscuits and Groovy likes the Cozy Corner barbecue in Memphis. Us the best. Us the best? Gus's fried chicken is a must-eat also. I'll check it out. Laura Rader says, LOL, that wasn't facetious, you twat. Coded. Hashtag fuck you. Coded. It sounded facetious, Laura. I'm not saying it was. It was a question. Damn, now Laura's on me too. I can take all the shit from everybody else, but Laura or Carte Blanche gets on me, then I get fucking nervous. Not the kind of nervous that makes Demon wet himself. When he comes hard. Problem is, he doesn't come at all. See the when condition statement? You don't fucktard. All right, a little more of the Kaiser shit. Shizzy cozying up to Kaiser, supporting stolen valor. Maybe this is why Donald Atwater Cameron's daughter doesn't want to fucking talk to you.
And I'm here
Shooting a
to
bird's
kind
a
of.
form of communication.
I don't think that's why she's here. She's here to figure out why you were calling her so many times, and now she knows it was to set up some sort of interview with you, Miss Mandy. And Miss Mandy said no.
Which she had emailed me about. Yeah, she
after
emailed
the
me on
interview.
February 28th with her phone number, so she was expecting my call, and we actually talked. And then the last time we talked was, and then she finds out
I
that
have those emails.
Mark, the sadistic law student, stole the recording that was
Stole
intended
them,
for
Mark.
her.
You
And
stole
then she
them.
didn't talk to me after that.
You stole them.
I need to do this. I need to do this because this
Mark needs to do this. Oh, Mark may come hard or not come at all.
is brilliant.
Okay, go for it.
There we go, Joshy boy.
So over in Demon's chat, someone said, notice how no one that's in his chat now is from back then. This isn't my chat, you fucking moron. That's the problem with most of the Demons people, is they're fucking amazingly stupid. This is Witch of Hearts chat. I'm playing a Witch of Heart video, not my own stream, you dumb fucking idiot. You've snorted enough crushed up, dehydrated marshmallows. Please stop.
Boy, how about that?
What are you showing?
I'm not showing anything. I just changed my name, dear.
Awesome,
Oh,
Mark.
I love it.
Actually, no. Sorry.
Hold on a second here. Boston says Bobby doesn't have the self-awareness not to talk about other people's kids. Well, you know, one, I didn't, like Shiz did in this video we're playing, weaponize child pornography or suggest to reference it as a way to scare men. I also didn't, like Blacka did, leave her 10-year-old son in a room with creepy fucking Welsh waterhead Dan on a video stream while Dan watched Blacka's son, 10-year-old son, play with a fucking dildo while she left the room. Go ahead and report that. Go ahead and report that. Go ahead and report that. Then you'll know how wrong it is for Becca to have done that.
Right, I messed that up.
Watch him try to sue you for creative.
Right?
theft.
Why did you steal your name?
There we go. That's better.
Yes. You call him my lord. That's what you call him.
Dude, but like, look at his insults on people. I think
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a very sexually repressed man if I've ever seen one.
Well, if you've ever seen what he looks like, you'll know why.
That. So it's almost.
I've only
Here's
seen
what
half
it
of him.
appears to me. The way it appears to me, the way I see this.
full body
Mark
sugar.
the
What, Wrangler?
Hold on a second. Stan Hayes popped into the room. Wants to remind everybody that this was at 5:02. It's 5:15. Throat Punch Thursday on F3, starring Master Sergeant Retired. Will be on in 30 minutes. It's now 15 minutes away. Feel free to head over there. Josh's content, really good. I always like to listen to Master Sergeant Retired. Burns 66 says, you blocked people you talk about. Well, if they're misbehaving, they get blocked. They don't get blocked till they get misbehaved. And they're not blocked. They're just timed out for the day. Delete Laws is an idiot, says, show the Blacka video. We'll show it in time. Don't worry. We want to talk about it a little more before we show it. Little Sassy says, fuck you. Oh, okay, same to you, idiot. Burns 66 says, aren't you attacking? Am I attacking? Who am I attacking, Burns? Let me know. Maybe I owe someone an apology. Maybe I don't. There is a year waiting list for Euros. Sorry about that. Fucking crazy good fucking sushi, though. I didn't get seated. I had a dude buy a little extra and fucking bring it to me. It's crazy fucking good, man. Stan Hayes, DAC, says, I don't support shit. I can barely support myself. Why the fuck would I support someone I'll never meet? It's good. I am a fan of Master Sergeant Retired, though, and 90% of the content on Find, Fix, Finish I do find very enjoyable. Carte Blanche says how people start thinking for themselves instead of being told to go do this, go do that. Not many self-thinkers anymore, I see. We are running low on them. A lot of them are over here. None of them are over at Demon's Schmarmy home, the place where, well, you can crush up dehydrated shamrock-shaped marshmallows, dusted with 1% cocaine, and snort away without worrying about getting high at all.
I else just have a full body shiver.
I always have a full body.
Yes, yes. Yeah, he. I've only ever seen half of what he looks like from the sort of hairline down, because he obviously has Papa Smurf's wank rag on his head constantly.
What? Someone's got Papa Smurf's Now, Shiz just sat quietly while Mark the sarcastic waterhead referenced the children's cartoon animation figure and a spank rag on a real adult person's head. It's just weird how Shiz bitches about this shit, but when her friends do it, well, there's nothing to be said. She'll make up some story about how she wasn't actually there to hear it. Mario Caruso, a.k.a. Anthony Carduccio, the backhanded slapper of pregnant minority women. Yeah, we're not even going to read your comment. I just wanted to introduce you, you fucktard who likes to smack bitches around. If that minority pregnant woman had so much as a sip of alcohol, Carduccio would have backhanded slapped her. Why all the tough guy talk there, Carduccio? Uh-oh, Boston says, I'm just sitting in a random structure right now. Dipshit. Nice comeback. Bandit seems to think that you think your pair of shoes is a home, Boston. Are you homeless, Boston?
I mean, that doesn't even matter as much. I don't know. I'm more of like a personality person. And if he ever sat there and tried to tell me there's a conspiracy against him and that it has to be hashed out on YouTube with Juan Galt, I'd be like, all right, I have to go. I suddenly have severe diarrhea. I'm so sorry. Please don't text me.
Well, I'm kind of the same way, but you know what? I don't care how much personality
What? Shiz uses severe diarrhea as a reason to get out of conversation? Or is she channeling Shuggy's favorite pickup line? Maybe Shuggy and Shiz have been having those creepy one-on-one voice chat conversations.
And you got that much meth mouth going on. I'm going to keep on cruising.
Yep.
Sadistic law student was so ready to white knight for Witch, so he takes that recording and he's like, oh, we
hold on, does Mark the sarcastic peg boy waterhead do anything but white knight for fucking Witch?
Busted Josh committing perjury and contempt of court. We're going to air this regardless of what Miss Mandy thinks.
That wasn't actually white knighting. That was just
not white knighting
releasing the fact that you are a criminal piece of shit.
Yeah. And you really think that Miss
Robert Andrews says, why am I watching you right now, fanboy for Dan? I mean, I'm sure there are clips of me being encouraging and friendly toward Dan. See, you don't get inside a person's group by treating them like shit. You have to, as Shiz says, coddle them and make them feel safe so that they just inadvertently reveal themselves. Get it? Ask Shiz if you don't understand. Stan Hayes says, bruh, I wish I didn't have to come, CUM. Would be great to fuck for hours with no climax, you moron. Yeah, but the problem is Dopey can't get hard either. There's no erection. That's why he doesn't come. Duh. Because he doesn't get hard. He's not hard enough. See, he'll talk about going to North Carolina to confront Miss Mandy. But the reality is it was just fake videos. He wasn't hard enough to go there. See, he doesn't come. Now, he's talking about how he's in Atlanta and gonna come to where I work, but Demon doesn't come because he's not hard enough to come by himself. He has to have other people. See, Demon doesn't come, nor does he fuck for hours. And according to Jen, he can't get an erection until after he's peed on a woman. Weird shit, man. Weird.
Miss Mandy was pissed off, and like Mark had already talked to Miss Mandy about it.
Yeah, well, I kind of in a brotherly white knighted when he came on yours and started running his mouth, and after like the second sentence, I'm like, which I'm yeah, it's on.
he won't come onto my panels and do that though.
No. Of course, he's so.
I mean, you got to keep in mind though, which my baby sister is 5 years older than I am. So when she was 16 and her prom date picked her up, I was in my dad's living room with an M4 strapped across my chest.
Yeah, no, Ed, that's not a rumor. That's actually true. That's not a rumor.
And I will probably do it at my daughter's wedding too.
Yeah. Did douchebag Wrangler just said that his baby sister was 5 years older than him. I'm starting to think that Wrangler's sister might be as fake as his fucking daughter. And Wrangler's baby sister, who was 5 years older than him, went on a date once, and Wrangler sat in the living room with an M4 strapped to his chest. Shiz just sat there. Amazing. Stan Hayes, DAC, says, just a friendly reminder, there'll be a better show down the street in 25 minutes. Fine Fix Finish, Master Sergeant Retired, is Throat Punch Thursday. That stream is now 5 minutes away. Feel free to go.
That's why when I was pregnant, my ex was like super happy that we were having a boy because he was so afraid of what he would do if we had a girl. Because he would be the same way. He'd be the same way. He's like, because I know how guys are. I was that guy, and no.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mark is not Black Knight. Blackheart Knight was, where was he? He was in Reapers. Yeah, that's Blackheart Knight.
Miss Mandy, I asked her, how does she feel about them taking that recording? And she says, oh, they probably know I won't care, or whatever her words were. I don't remember the exact words.
Oh, did they know she was planning to run it or something?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her, but it.
Yeah, because that's what the live stream was going to be about. She got this footage. You sent her this footage, Josh. You sent this to her in good faith because you had ditched her when you guys had already scheduled a live stream, and then you stood her up. And then when you're like, okay, I'm ready now. And she's like, no, screw you. You're done. And then you sent her that footage at a good faith. And that's how.
Hey,
My
Martin.
thing is, like, why is white knighting always thrown out there whenever a dude's being a shitbag to a woman and another dude says, hey, that's not cool? All of a sudden, you simp. Like, no.
Well, I can answer that for you. I can answer that for you.
Hold on, Shiz. Your pal Wrangler has an answer for you, and it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And you just sat there and watched it go by, Shooky style.
Miss is I'm 41. I was born in 1981, and I'll be 42 at some point this year. And I'm going to tell you, I am the absolute last of my generation. And they just, chivalry is.
Wait, he's 40 years old and he's the last member of his generation? No one called that out. You just sit there nodding away, bobbleheading the fucking nonsense shiz.
Isn't being taught anymore by parents to their children. And,
chivalry isn't being taught anymore.
And they just, chivalry isn't being taught anymore by parents to their children. And that's just how it goes. It just rolls down.
Wrangler, you're a knuckleheaded fucking moron. Maybe the people you hang around with, those parents, which are your age, aren't teaching chivalry to their children, but that's not the way it goes in the real world. Mario Caruso, what tool does that coded friend .001 the liar use to spread lies? A bong so he can blow more smoke up your asses. Caruso, what's with the rectal shit? Always with the rectal shit. You need to stop hanging around with Shuggy. Next thing you know, you'll be flying to Scotland to take a dump on his chest. And then Jimmy Fitch will come out from behind the couch and stab you and dump you in the moat, just like his fantasy WNN experiences. Oh, Caruso, why the rectal shit? What's wrong with you?
Downhill. So now we've got these morons who think that, oh, okay, well, she's got a heartbeat. I don't know if she's, binary, non-binary. So I'm just going to be a dick to everybody.
Right.
And, and I don't remember if Mark was on Reapers when I came back yesterday. I had to leave and go do something. And then that video got posted of douchebag Rogue at that VA.
Oh, you actually did that?
Yeah. And I watched 2 minutes of it and then I stopped it. And when I got back to the house, I got on the Reapers live and I torched everybody that was not, a friend or in the chat.
Dipshit torched everybody. You didn't call it out, Chiz. You didn't call it out. You just let it go by. There's Wrangler, tough talk Wrangler. Like you'll do for the next 6 months. You just let it go by.
Or on the panel.
Right.
And I vicious. I think Mark was there.
Possibly.
But I was
it rings
pissed.
a bell.
And that will be covered tomorrow night too.
Good.
She made it sound like they did. So either she got scared off by Kick, her boss, and Kick was probably like Miss.
Laura Rader says, I just can't take these online beefs this seriously. Donald Atwater Cameron's murder. That was serious. John O'Keefe being left in a snowstorm to die. That was serious. I agree 100%. Do you see any of the coded listeners going over to Demon and acting like fucking monkeys over there, flinging their own poo around? No. All you see are demon monkeys flying over here with their dehydrated marshmallows in one hand and their own defecant in the other hand. What do you snort the fucking marshmallows before you fling your poop?
Mandy, I'm going to be mad at you if you do that.
Bullshit.
So she was like, okay, well, somebody should do
she got
this.
stood up by a sovereign citizen moron.
Sadistic lawsuit. Yeah. That's my guess. But we could sit here all day.
Why would he be mad? Why would he be mad if she shared your court audio stuff?
Yeah.
We would have to.
Limey overdosing, says Laura Rader. That was serious. It was serious. And Shuggy supported Dan while Dan drove Limey to the point. It was Dan that reported Limey on his fucking bennies. That was Dan and the Welsh News Network panel. Jim Finch knew about it too. But nobody's giving Jim Finch any fucking shit. Carte Blanche says, I'm here because I'm just prettying up the stream. Time for a good laugh. Yeah.
We would have to ask
helping you or something. I don't.
We would have to ask keeping it creepier. I wonder why he would be mad. There's a lot of people that want to keep this story hush hush and don't want to say.
Pause it.
What story hush hush? What are you even talking about?
He's actually telling the truth. There are people who do want to. Well, there's one person in particular who wants to keep that story hush hush. It's not any of us.
No.
In fact, it's actually him, and I have the email to prove that.
Boston says, Mandy, stop turtle riding. You mad you're bad. You mad you're bad? Why run to that scumbag and make it worse? No one takes you seriously. Why, if you don't take her seriously, why are you specifically here firing insults at her? Your actions don't line up with your words, Boston. Maybe you come hard like Demon, but actually don't come at all.
He quite literally references that in his emails to Miss Mandy.
Dumbass.
What happened in this story, and Kick is one of them. Frauditor Troll didn't give a shit. He ran with it. He ran with it right away.
But he's so weird.
Oh, yeah, I don't really care about
Yeah, that's
that
quite funny.
story. That's not
Laura Rader says, yeah, Miss Mandy, and I do still want to know if Dan was doing something nefarious to hurt Adam before he got to his breaking point. Demon's the idiot that fucking gave him the money to make his final purchase. You know, because a friend, right? If I had a friend, I don't care where in the fucking world that friend was. If I had a friend who had a drug abuse problem and was about to be put on the street, it wouldn't have got to the point where my friend was on the fucking street, right? Because that's my friend. I wouldn't wire him money because I know he would just buy junk or some shit with the fucking money. I would either get to him or get him to me. If I knew he was going to be homeless, if I had a friend, if I had someone I considered a friend, I would even do it for people I don't consider friends. If I had a friend that was about to be homeless, like knew in advance the date the person would be homeless, for fuck's sake, Limey's sister lived, what, a fucking less than an hour away? But he was homeless? If I had a friend that was about to become homeless, who had a drug abuse issue and was, for all intents and purposes, a ward of the fucking state, and there was a future date coming when he would be homeless, I would either gone to him and got him set up with a hotel room, because you got to go. You can't not go because you can't give the fucking guy money. Or I would bring that person to me. I would go collect him and bring him. Fuck, Demon's only in Ireland. It's the fucking UK. And Limey's sister lived less than a fucking hour away. I mean, who dropped the fucking ball here? Who dropped the fucking ball on that one? Even if it was Dan's fault and Dan did all the nefarious shit, who dropped the fucking ball on that one? Huh? Who's the idiot that sent the fucking drug addict, air quote, friend fucking cash? You don't give cash to a fucking substance abuser. You don't. Demon does, because he's fucking dumber than Shuggy. Miss Mandy, are you saying Dan said he was going to report Limey? Laura says, but I'll never know because Dan flew the coop. That's because Shuggy fucking tipped him off. Dan would have been there if Shuggy hadn't tipped him off, but that's okay because Demon didn't actually go to Dan's fucking house because Demon doesn't come. Cicero is now saying that I said, I love you, Dan. If I said that, it was in jest. You're probably listening to fucking AI shit, but you're too fucking stupid to know. Hashtag, you hurt me. I'm sure you're listening to fucking AI bullshit. Is Demon playing fucking AI shit? Because that boy just can't come. Oh no, he's got actual. Oh, listen to what they're playing. I'm so fucking bullshitting these assholes.
I don't know about
Here,
these
listen
10
to
a.m.
this.
broadcasts on days after I've worked the night before. It's just too fucking rough. Plus, I was out. I was out pretty late because we went out for breakfast after.
Oh,
after
was he
work
trying
last
to
night,
coordinate
I
streams with
overate
the Welsh news people? Weird.
catfish and cheese grits and biscuit.
How do you get coordinating streams? I said doing a stream at 10 a.m. after fucking working till 4 a.m. is too much. Not coordinating with anyone, shiz. But you keep trying to shoehorn your fucking narrative down the fucking demon listener throat, you ugly pig.
After work last night, and I overate catfish and cheese grits and biscuits. And I had hash browns too. I think that's a problem. I think I overstarched my after work meal last night. And before that, before I went to work, which was, 10 hours prior to that, but I had eaten Cornish hen, I ate a whole Cornish hen, what we call egg noodle.
Wow, that's great. We're talking about food. You got me there. I talked food with Dan. I must be kissing his ass. You got me, demon. Let me know when you come hard or when you come at all, because I've never seen you do anything but talk. You don't come. You just talk, Dan. You just talk. What's going on with the sidey chat here? Are they back to trying to do the flip on, flip off thing?
You know me, I'm into all this like drama stuff where people are threatening each other.
Yeah. So this was kind of drama stuff, but it was behind the scenes drama stuff, and it kind of.
Did Dan admit that he called on Limey's benefits on the live? I don't know if he actually admitted to that. Does anybody else recall that? Really? Now I got to go back and listen to the lives. That little fucker admitted that he did it? And Shuggy and the rest of them just sat there and fucking hung out with the guy? Phew, man. Shuggy had to have something plugging his ears. He had one thumb up his ass, one in his mouth. How was he plugging his ears? Wow, that's shitty if it was just if he did that shit because he didn't want to pay. Laura Rader says, Katie, I don't think Dan ever admitted. I don't recall Dan ever admitting anything. But he did have a Freudian slip when explaining how someone would go about. Yes, that's what it was. He did have a Freudian slip when explaining how someone would go about getting someone's benefits suspended. Miss Mandy says Demon is weird. He needs mental health treatment. Well, Demon has admitted that he has mental health problems and his eating disorder is tied to his mental health problem. But you never know. These guys just make up fucking illnesses to fucking get sympathy, to get out of shit that they've done. Laura Rader says Walter Dan was deflecting, claiming that it didn't matter because Adam's benefits weren't means tested, which had absolutely nothing to do with it. So extra income wouldn't have affected his benefits if they're not means tested. Walters remembers that. Carte Blanche says Shiz was right up Wrangler's ass, but somehow people forgot that. Must be nice to have selective memory. They're goldfish over at the Demon's army. Should be literally be referred to as the goldfish. Palmyra Production says, so back to someone's earlier question about Jen. You never answered it. You just rambled on about someone else. The question about Demon Jen saying Demon need to pee on her before he could get erect. Just look at Demon sheets. He's still pissing on women. He likes that shit. Katie D says, I remember Dan saying, yes, I did. Fuck, now I have to go listen to all that shit. Carte Blanche says, anyone want to know how Shiz spoke to me at this Christmas just passed? How she wanted to contact Jen and tell her about Chloe. I'm waiting. It was a voice chat. I think I was there for some of that. Or it was more than one occasion. It's weird how it all just got blown off, and Demon's like, why would she be asking for contact information for someone she already had contact information for? Shiz was asking for it. Why would she be asking for it? Well, she made it clear she wanted to tell people that Demon cheated on her, on Jen, with Shiz while he was cheating on the side piece also, which is now that square-jawed it pronoun thing that's transitioning quite nicely, actually. Although the squareness of the jaw will never go away. Colin, definitely not Cromwell, says Demon smells like cabbage and has an obsession with little people. We heard that you like to get peed on by him. But, we don't have proof on that one. That's just a rumor. You were indicated as to one of the people that should be asked if Demon likes to pee on people. So can you tell us there, Colin? Were you peed on by Demon? Laura Rader says, lol, Colin, definitely not Cromwell. I wanted Colin to do a little infiltration work for me in the past, but apparently he's already on Demon's payroll. Carte Blanche says, oh, absolutely, at Walter, Texas. That's why she don't like me. Always take the good with the bad. Shiz doesn't like anyone who has information on her that's contrary to her fucking narrative. Walter seems to think that that's evil. Carte Blanche says, remember when Shiz was on Demon's channel as a guest and then it suddenly stopped? Well, connect the Demon visit and take out Turtle Boy, which never happened. Mando Love is here. Hello, Mando Love. Colin, definitely not Cromwell, says, I cannot confirm or deny that Demon likes to pee on people. But I can say I have not been on the receiving end of it. The knowledge? Of course you haven't received the knowledge because you can't confirm or deny. We just want to know if Demon tried to pee on you. Colin, definitely not Cromwell, says Demon doesn't pay me shit. He no-shows when he says he will be there. That's all I've got from him. Well, if you want to get paid in shit, Shuggy's the guy to talk to. Oh, no, wait. Shuggy works to be paid in shit, right? I would assume Shuggy's paying the hairless bottom boys to defecate on him. Is Shuggy getting paid to be shit on? That would explain why he lasted so long at the Welsh News Network. I mean, Becca was just fucking dumb. Apparently, Shuggy liked to be shit on, too. Alan Killian says, sex with Shiz would be like sex with a bottom dump. I think it would be worse. Carte Blanche says you rode the back of LTWN at Colin. Definitely not Cromwell. No offense. Demon did nothing for you. Oh, Law Talk with Mike. Were you associated with Law Talk with Mike there, Colin? Definitely not Cromwell. Laura Rader says best to wait until after hurricane season ends, like December maybe. Atlanta is lovely in December. It is nice in December. Who the fuck is Alice? Says, what do you expect, Colin? He's a professional liar. For the people in my side chat that don't know, Colin, definitely not Cromwell, and Demon are they're buddies. They troll together. All right, so I've had enough of this Shiz supports stolen valor video where she weaponized child pornography. That's really weird. Super weird stuff. I think we've done enough for today. 3 hours and 18 minutes. This shanty Irish shit with this cocksucker doesn't come demon. It's kind of depressing. Thank God. I mean, demons really made me kind of fucking hate the Irish. Thank God we have Van Morrison to save the day. A little Van Morrison, and I'm like, okay, so the Irish aren't so bad. It's just those shanty fuckers. It's just those po' boy shanty fucks. Let me know when you get enough money to come over here, Demon. Hopefully I see you this weekend. I'm definitely not counting on it, but if you show, I got $1.80 for you. Let's go back to those simpler days when the street only knew your name.
Child. We gonna ring doorbells and run. Come on out, child, child. We gonna ring doorbells and run. We gonna shake up the neighborhood. Lord, we're bound to have some fun. We can take a plane to Paris. Lord, we can fly to Rome. We can take a plane to Paris. Lord, we can fly to Rome. I'll get the lump in my throat every time I'll go back home. All right. On Sunday, just like my mama did. I'm gonna go to church on Sunday, just like my mama did. We gonna put everything up front, 'cause there's nothing that we wanna keep it. We gonna put everything up front, 'cause there's nothing that we wanna keep it. I'm gonna go to church on Sunday, just like my mom did. We're gonna put everything up front, 'cause there's nothing that we wanna keep it. We're gonna put everything up front, 'cause there's nothing that we wanna keep it. Come on out, child. We're gonna ring doorbells and run. Come on out, child, child. We're gonna ring doorbells and run. We're gonna shake up the neighborhood. Lord, we're bound to have some fun. We're gonna shake up the neighborhood. Lord, we're bound to have some fun. Come on out, child. Come on out, child, child. Come on out, come on out, come on out, child. Come on out, child. Come on out, child. Come on out, child, child. Oh, come on out, child.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy.
All right, kids, we'll see you when we see you. Don't pee on women, Demon. It's kind of fucking, that's weird shit. Stop peeing on women, Demon. Stop it. Stop it. What the huh? AI BS, it's on your channel. I was asking a question, Demon. Demon, you know how it works. You got to coddle them and act like you're friendly toward them to get them to spill the beans. Isn't that how you got Jimmy Felch to spill the beans? Isn't that how Shiz is getting Shuggy to spill the beans? Right? That's the way you do it, right, Irish? I mean, you could put that shit up now. I wonder what Shiz was doing, though, with Mark and Witch and Wrangler. All righty, then. See you soon. Bye-bye. Don't forget, when Demon comes, he comes hard. The problem is, Demon doesn't come. You're not in Atlanta, fucko, you pussy.